Yo, what's up? I'm Ellie.
And I'm Booster.
And welcome to NecroNews, where we go over the latest gaming news.
We read the news, so you don't have to.
And remember to join the Discord if you want to submit any news articles, and as always, everything that we talk about will be linked down below. We've got an update to the Bayonetta story we covered last week since a lot of new information did come out. And while things still aren't totally clear, we'll give you the details and you can let us know what you think about everything in the comments down below.
So on Tuesday, Bloomberg's Jason Schreier reported that sources familiar with the negotiations between Taylor and Platinum Games differed slightly.
Helena's tweets made it seem like she was offered $4,000 for the entire gig, but sources close to the negotiations stated she was offered 45 4-hour sessions and about $3,000 to $4,000 each, for a total of around $15,000.
But when this came out, Helena said this was an absolute lie and that Platinum was trying to save their ass and game.
Jennifer Hale, the current VA for Bayonetta, stated the following: "Anyone who knows me or has followed my career will know that I have great respect for my peers, and that I am an advocate for all members of the community." She also said, "I'm under NDA and am not at liberty to speak regarding the situation. My reputation speaks for itself."
Which is interesting because if you looked through her tweets and her likes and dislikes, it painted a very different picture. But Ellie, what are your thoughts on everything?
My personal opinion is that Helena's story is a lot less believable, especially considering Jennifer Hale's reputation. That being said, I did also talk to a VA friend of mine who also agrees with me as well.
Oh, well, okay then. All right.
But again, let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you guys still willing to buy the game?
I know I am. So we have some cyberpunk news, but before we get into it, I wanted to let you guys know that Ellie did a review of Cyberpunk Edge Runners, so totally give that a watch. Now, think, appreciate.
Yeah, thanks. As for the news, the first Cyberpunk DLC, Phantom Liberty, will have Sasha Gray as a radio DJ. Surprisingly, or rather unsurprisingly, a lot of people complain about this. Apparently having an ex-porn star host a radio station somehow diminishes the morality and integrity of Night City.
I know. There's so much morality. Look at all this morality here. This is very moral.
So pious.
That's right, it's so pious we even have to censor it. Just too pious for the average person.
Her implants are older than I am.
Ah yes, it's far too holy for our eyes.
Ellie, do you know who else took the moral high ground?
No, who?
EA. EA did. They made The Sims 4 totally free to play.
That's right, they made the base Sims 4 game free to play. However, if you want something as basic as a pool or something, you do have to buy the DLC.
Oh, that's not so bad, right? It's only a few bucks a DLC. People spend hundreds of dollars on gacha games, right?
Yep, it's even 30% off on Steam right now, for a whopping total of $641.42, as opposed to $974.43 it originally was.
Oh god, that's deplorable.
In better news, the classic N64 title Perfect Dark has been fully decompiled, meaning PC ports and mods are possible for the game.
This is cool as hell because technically making PC ports of the game is totally legal.
So what exactly is Perfect Dark?
I'm not sure. I know that it's a stealth game.
Okay.
And I know that it's on the N64 and that they had a remake for the Xbox 360. I have never played them.
Okay.
Because it is a stealth game.
Fair enough.
And finally, details of Bungie's remake of Marathon, their very first game, has surfaced. And they're...
Reports state that the game will be very reminiscent of Escape from Tarkov and will likely be a free-to-play live service.
Ugh.
Also, there will be a big focus on no load times and very minimal queue times.
Ugh.
Why are you groaning, Booster?
Because Bungie hasn't made a good game since Halo 3.
I thought what was the other game they made?
Destiny?
Yeah, I thought that was popular.
I mean, it's popular, doesn't mean it's good.
That's it for the news this week, but as you know, we started a new segment where we highlight a game that hasn't had much of a chance to shine, so it's time for another Buried Alive banger.
This week, we wanted to highlight a game called Dragon Fist VR Kung Fu. It's been out for a little under a year, but it hasn't gained the traction of some of the other more popular VR titles. I think it's to martial arts what Blade and Sorcery is to armed combat. It is a very satisfying to learn game, and the developer of the game is a professional martial artist who actually owned a dojo, so it feels very real and very good, and you'll learn a lot of positioning if you actually want to take it seriously, so check it out.
And as always, here's the upcoming games for this week. Bayonetta 3 is coming out, so once again, let us know if you plan on buying it or not, especially since the update.
Yeah, and also Modern Warfare 2 is coming out again. It's not the same Modern Warfare 2, it's a different game named Modern Warfare 2, but it's coming out.
It's weird that it happened twice, right?
And here's our schedule for next week. We'll be continuing horror games this week with Phantasmagoria 2. Did I say that right?
Phantasmagoria.
Phantasmagoria 2. And I'll also be playing FNAF 2 with jump scare sound alerts, so look forward to that. You get this once a year. Just once.
I'm so excited. Well, that's all we got this week. Let us know in the comments below what you think of the Bayonetta situation and any of the other news stories that we did this week.
Also, don't forget to sub and hit that bell if you want to keep up to date with the latest gaming news.
But also, go follow us on Twitch. Do it.
That's where we stream mostly.
Yeah, totally.
Anyway, until next time.
Bye.
Bye.